The finale of Volume 1, and what a finale it was. I've said multiple times that Players and Pieces convinced me to stick with the show. Well, this episode rivals that one with its quality, landing as the second best of the volume. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of you think those top two should be swapped. Blake's monologue about the White Fang is not only informative, but we get a lot of great moments to show off Sun's personality too. Sun and Penny only got these last 2 episodes of the volumes to show off their stuff, and they really don't waste any time with either of them once they're on screen. Both are an absolute delight. Fun fact, for a while there, I shipped Sun and Penny just because they both showed up in the same episode and I liked their personalities. Shipping was so much simpler back then, huh? I would say Blake and Sun figure out their master plan for our baddies a bit too quickly, but also like, their logic is really sound. I guess it's not bad that they figured it out so easily, it's bad that the Vale Police Department didn't. Roman Torchwick wasn't really a thing for most of the volume, so his sudden reappearance kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere, but also, like, hell, why would the kids want to care about the thief man they barely had an encounter with beforehand? This moment where they learn he's working with the White Fang is really the thing that sparks the girls to keep going on their missions against them in the future. So I'm fine with Volume 1 primarily being about establishing the characters. Like I mentioned with the last episode, Weiss's change of heart feels sudden, and let's be real, her apology is pretty weak too. But I can't help but celebrate with RWBY when she cheers that they're all back together. With this finale, it really kept me theorizing and brainstorming after the volume had ended. Who did Penny drive away with? What's with the Queen has pawns message? For a while there, some of us theorized Cinder might be the Queen. Then in the end credit scene, where there's suddenly 2 new baddies rolling up. Not to mention, throughout this whole volume, there wasn't a hint of Summer's grave, Weiss's giant armor, Adam, or Junior and the Malachite twins. There was still a lot of empty spaces for this puzzle to get filled out, and I was so excited to see it all get pieced together. The best part of this episode, it's the fight, obviously. We all saw this coming. The fight on the docks is often considered one of the best fights, and it's easy to see why. Not only are there a lot of players on the field, but they all have such amazing moments to help them shine. Not only with their competitive abilities, but their personalities too. Especially Torchwick, which was nice to see given how little screen time he got this volume. Blake's quick-paced volley against him is an amazing display of Blake's speed and skills. Sun's Gunchucks are iconic as hell in the fan community, and the beautifully intricate dance of spinning his guns around while firing them is one of the best moments of animation ever. Not just for the show, but of all animation. Every single time, it takes my breath away. Then Penny rolls up with her stringed swords, and it's magical. The way they float around her body like it's a dance, and her extreme strength is such an amazing spectacle. One of the coolest weapons of all time, and that's not even including the lasers. The worst part of the episode is the fact Weiss and Yang were excluded from the whole thing. At least RWBY showed up. Yang didn't even get to do anything substantial this volume, and that sucks. But for this episode especially, it's weird having half of our main cast being absent for the entire climax. Oh well. This episode is fantastic regardless.
And it's so easy when you're evil.
So, what I've been doing is I'm going to be releasing a RWBY episode review every day for 1 month. So, I hope you have fun with this month-long RWBY review marathon. Want to see the next episode review early? Consider becoming a patron. And on that note, shout out to my beautiful $10 patrons. You're all amazing. Nako, Cool Duck, Andrew, Valhalla Knight, Chamomile, G-Extreme, Classy Critic, Noah Perkins, Sunny Shy, Jake, Amber, Hype Man, Zero to Hero, Isaiah, Scaring Crows, Not All That Evil, Messiah Complex, Jacob, Virus, Ben's Sketchbook, The Watcher, Omega Fighter, Trash, Wild Pilot, Josh, Swift Cannon, The Infinity Effect, Gino, and Twisty. If you like these reviews, go ahead and give it a like, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.